Good morning, family. So, I am now about to do our drink, and I'm saying our because I'm doing it for Dr. Richards, I'm doing it for Joshua, and I'm doing it for myself. And I wanted to show you a video of what it is. So, I've already rinsed these leaves to the best that I can do. You would notice I have some baking soda here, and I have a bowl here. So, what I'm going to do is pour some kind of like, you see that hot water there? And I'm going to drop some baking soda in it. I'm just kind of like eyeballing it a bit. Yeah, just to let the baking soda kind of melt. Then I'm gonna add to it some tap water just to make it a bit warm. But you can do it with cold water if you want. I just want to, yeah. So I'm mixing it up, and then I'm gonna take the leaves and I'm gonna put these leaves in it just for about a few minutes, maybe about 5 minutes or so. And the reason for me doing it is to ensure that there's no um, bacteria, because as I told you all, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna drink it as a I'm not gonna hot it. I'm gonna blend it up in the and I'll show you all of that. Yes. And what I did is I'm giving us 4 leaves, and this is just a black spot. I don't make fuss over this. Yeah. I remember we were saying um, when it's have little bruises on it, there's no chemicals. Even this edge here kind of, I kind of, you see it's not getting soft. So it's kind of, I believe it's probably the sun. I'm not going to take it out. All right. And so I should have counted there 12 leaves altogether. You see, no matter how much I clean it, still seeing something remaining. Oh my goodness. So here we have it. And I'm going to leave this to soak in here for a bit, because what I'm going to do with ours, I'm going to rinse it again. And after the 5 minutes, I'm just going to rinse it. And the warm water is to get rid of any, as I said, any germ or any bacteria. Because, baking soda is something you can drink. It gets rid of parasites and all these things. So it's safe for us to use it. Um, so I'm going to let this soak for about 5 minutes, and I'm going to rinse it again, and then I'm going to blend it in hot water, and that's how we're going to have it as a tea. All right. Now, if you notice when you blend, for those of you who are familiar with seasoning, when you blend the seasoning, one of the things, especially this in particular, it will turn black if you leave it for too long. It turns dark in color. All right. So once it's done, we drink it, and yeah. And I'm thinking that next month we can do Wonder of the World. So I'm telling you now, so you can get that in place. Or maybe if you want, we can do 2 weeks of this and 2 weeks of the Wonder of the World and come back 2 weeks again. I'm just putting it out there. All right. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Yeah, I wanted to show you if you can see. So I cleaned this so many times, and you seeing that? Yeah. And so this is done here, and I'm going to rinse this off now because we don't want to keep it for too long. Seeing that there? See this floating? Right, so because some of you, what you all are doing is putting it to boil and put it in hot water, you know, dropping it in the hot water. So I'm not doing that. That's why I want to make sure I do this properly. And so let me empty this, and I'm going to fill it back up again. Just to ensure. And I don't want to squeeze up the leaves too much because I don't want. And notice the color of the leaves remains the same. So nothing to suggest that it lost its potency when I put it in the warm water to clean it. Yeah. Still nice and bright. And you're getting a little sunlight coming in so you can see it much better. As I said, I don't stress over having perfect leaves unless it's a bruise and the bruise is soft. All right, let's. So I emptied this bowl here. You can see it's clean. And I'm going to put some water in it. Judah is trying to hold it for me. Judah, you could say good morning. No, not good morning. And I'm taking the leaves now and I'm going to put it in this bowl here. And then we're going to blend it up. I'll show you what I'm going to do. All right, so we have a small cup. This is about 4 ounces. I don't think it's a full um, 8 ounce cup. Um, but I'm going to blend it up here. So the first thing that I'm going to do is, because it's for 3 of us, Jonathan told me, Mommy, 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 I'm not drinking that. I cannot fill it up here. And one, one, and then I'm just gonna add 3. Two, and I have to teach you something because when you're doing this, at least with my blender, I don't know about you guys, but if you try to close it down while it's hot, it's gonna crack the glass. So you cannot blend hot things with the cover closed down. And then you can't keep it open either because it will splatter. So I'll show you what I do so that I don't crack the jug. All right, so here we have our leaves. And when I emptied this just now, sorry I didn't show all you because if you see how much sand was in that container, I'm not really going to break this off. I'm just not stressing over that. All right, so we have one, and these are the leaves after I rinse it from the baking soda, right? So one, two, see, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, 12. And your clean water. You see? All right, so we want to blend it up. Now, remember, I told you that this water is hot. So, because this water is hot, I want to insert the leaves in it. Even though I'm not making it, I wanted to get the heat from the leaves. So, you're going to leave it here for a little bit as well. And the reason why we're leaving it in pure hot water is so that it will draw as if um, it was in a teacup. And you can see the steam is here in the steam. Right, that's what we want. And I'm going to leave it here for about 5 minutes or so. And then I'm going to come back and blend it up. Now, remember, one of the things I was saying to you guys is that this gets almost a very dark green, close to black, when you blend it and you leave it for a while. So for those of you who may want to try to blend it the way that I am doing it, remember when the air hits it, it's going to get dark. You can still see, if you look at it, a little heat coming through. And that's what I want. It's fine. Right. So here's what I do, because I don't want, if I leave this cover on with that steam coming through, it may crack the glass. So I'm leaving it open and I'm going to add a napkin over it to absorb the heat. Now, as I indicated to you before, let me blend it up first. Now, obviously, the napkin is going to get wet. So I'm going to rest my hands over it and then I'm going to turn it on. See that water dripping there? Now, the reason why I put the cover on it before I switch it off, sometimes when you switch it off, it kind of splatters higher to cut off. I don't know why. All these things is trial and error. One of the things I was saying to you is that this would get dark in color, as you can probably see here, as opposed to the color it was before. What this simply means is the antioxidants are being released, so to speak. So all the enzymes in the thyme and the oils in the thyme, it's being released as the air hits it, and it turns dark in color. So, which is a good thing. It means that as it's turning dark, everything that we need is coming out. And the reason why I use a half cup, I wanted to let you know this little 4-ounce cup that I had here. Hold on, I'm just trying to clear up. Right. The reason why I was using this 4-ounce cup, if you would remember, the jug wasn't so filled. As we do the thyme, what is going to happen is that the liquid will become more than you actually put in, and you would find yourself getting extra. So in order to get the 8-ounce, I use 4 ounces, and the 4-ounce together with the leaves would give me, if not 8 ounces, I'll get 6 ounces. I'll get like about 2 ounces extra in each cup. This here can be had like this, or I use my little sticky thing. I have a little sticky thing here. You can drink it like this. Because it's fine, there's nothing in it. And I'll probably strain one to show you, right? And Joshua is here this morning. He said I got up looking for the thyme leaves. Joshua, say good morning.
Hi, good morning, everybody. How are y'all? Well, I hope y'all are doing good. I hope you have a good morning so far.
And so is the taste test, Joshua, the taste test. So I'm going to put it in a glass in 3 cups, and I will get back to you and bring Joshua on so he can tell you how it tastes,
And I'll
right?
tell you all honestly how I think it tastes, huh?
I realize that since I have Jonathan, say good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
And tell him that you said you're not taking it. I told him what you said. If you see his face, it's like, I don't believe you did that. All right, so I realize I don't have to cut it off because Joshua is here with me, right? Let me see him saying hi. Say hi again, Joshua. All right, so here's the thing, right? I want to show you if we strain it how it looks, right? So we're gonna and you can still see. Lift it up, baby, so I know when to stop. And you can still see the steam. I don't know. I blended it with hot water. Right. And our hand is clean. So if you look at it, there's not much. There is some sort of residue. I feel somehow that this, it's a bit hot. You see how much the cup is overflowing now. I have to take out some from it. But there's some sort of residue. So some people who may want to allow this to damage the kidney, you can feel free to strain it. Yeah, so I'm going to put this in another cup, in this cup. And so I'm going to use a spoon to put it in another cup so that we don't make no mess. Now this is supposed to be kind of warm, hot. I don't know for Joshua, if Joshua you want to drink it room temperature or what, because it's hot. I just feel like it's better if you drink it like this for healing properties, you know. You can go ahead and, yeah, and if you look at the color of it, seeing that there? And it feels light, boy, it really feels light. So maybe it might be a good idea for some people to strain it. All right, Jay, take your first taste. If you want it to cool down, then no problem, but just take the first taste and tell us what it tastes like. I know, trust me, he's not going to be pleased if I show his face, his morning face. Although he doesn't have a bad morning face, huh? I think all of my children wake up looking nice.
It's not that bad enough. It
So,
have like a slight green taste. It's a little bit bitter, but it's not to the point where like I can't drink it. But it's like a slight hint of bitterness. But mostly it tastes mostly like water,
like
just with a
water.
little bit of like you could taste the thyme, but it's like a slight hint of thyme.
So then that means then you could taste the healing, because if it tastes, if you're saying tastes, it tastes like water, but a little bitterness, that you know it's time. And even though you say bitter, you say kind of green, right? So
Mm-hmm.
at least when we taste it green, we can think, okay, the oils are being released in my body, the
Mm-hmm.
the healing properties are being released, so we're good to go. All right, it was fun with you guys, really really fun. I'm just going to do the rest and strain it up and put it aside there. So have a good one.
I'm actually surprised that it tastes like that. I was expecting because I've had kale and thing before, and usually they have a lot of. It's like a dominant green taste, so you know you're drinking green, but this is just like kind of like if you put chlorophyll in water, that
Oh,
kind of thing.
chlorophyll. Oh,
Yeah, like
which
that
makes
kind of thing.
sense. Yeah.
So it's good to drink like that. You wouldn't really know. You just know you're drinking greens, but it's not like to the point where you can't drink it where it tastes so bad.
Family, look at inside his hand. I love to see inside Joshua's hand. The color pink is remind me of when he was a baby, when they were babies. This pinkness in his hand, I just love it, love it, love it. So yeah, I'm gonna encourage Joshua to finish, drink it, and we'll see how he feels with it. I don't want him to drink it too quickly though. Like he can drink and sip, that kind of a thing, and we'll keep you posted. Bye, love you guys. See you later. Got to show you something. So you remember I started off with this small cup. This cup is half. You can see half the cups, half of it, and look how many we got. And that's why I was saying to you guys. And this is all the residue. This is all we got from 12 leaves. 12 leaves, and this is all we got. We didn't. It wasn't a whole set. So yeah, if you need to strain it, feel free to do so and not give your kidneys too much to work with. Although when you are eating, when we blend this for seasoning, we eat all of this. We eat all of this, and you can, and that's what I'm saying. You can leave it, and you can probably chew it, because some of you are eating it, and chew it, swallow it, straight out. All right. God bless you again. Bye. There we go. There we go.